I know it was. It was Mr. Kevin and myself. Good evening, all. Calling all radio amateurs. This is KI4NDN. Calling the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. We meet here on Simplex frequency of 146.475, no tone, on the first Tuesday of each month at 7:30 p.m. The purpose of this net is to exercise and prepare for any event that renders normal operating procedures using the repeater system inoperable. Please make notations of who you can hear. We encourage all surrounding counties to participate. Say again, we encourage all surrounding counties to participate. We will be using Rutherford County Courthouse as space, taking check-ins from north, east, south, and west. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Nothing heard. Is there a station that can serve as alternate net control? Please call now using ITU phonetics. Golf 4, Charlie, X-Ray Hotel. Okay, thank you, Mr. Gibbon. Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel is our alternate net control this evening. We need relay stations from the north, south, east, and west. Please call now for northern relay station.
K4 PEW, Paul and Mount Juliet.
K4 PEW, Mr. Paul, welcome back, sir, and I'll show you as northern relay. Thanks for being there. Okay, do we have a eastern station? Anybody over in the eastern section of Rutherford County like to serve as a relay? Please call now. Nothing heard. How about down south, over in my neck of the woods? Anybody would like to be a relay, participate? Please call now. Okay, we'll go over to the western portion of the county. Anybody over in the western portion of the county like to be a relay? Please call now. Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec, Preston. Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec. Mr. Preston, good evening, sir. You got a good sounding signal into this station tonight, as well as Mr. Paul. Both stations are loud and clear. Okay, let's see here. Are there any out-of-county check-ins? Looking for out-of-county check-ins, please call now. Okay, I'm going to need a relay. Was anybody able to copy that station? KM4CCQ. Go ahead, Preston. Well, that was Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo, Dale, and Columbia. Okay, I copy Kilo 4, no, say again, Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo, Dale, and Columbia. Very weak on my station, but relayed in by Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec. And thank you, Preston. And if you will, just go direct with Dale and see if he has any information for the net, and maybe find out his grid square, if you will, and then get back to me, sir. Thank you. I'll copy that. KA4ZDR, this is KN4CCQ. How copy? Very good there, Dale. Appreciate you checking in, sir. Clear with KA4ZDR, back to KI4NDN net control. Dale said he was just checking in to say hello. He did have a good copy on net control. And he has a number, 715, that was given to him at some point in time. KN4CCQ, back to net control. Okay, Preston, thank you. Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo, welcome aboard, sir. I have you picket fencing, not very good readable copy at all. So that's where Preston was able to serve and get the message through. Thanks for being there, Mr. Dale, and thank you, Preston. Are there any other out of county stations? Please call now. Kilo India 4, Sierra India Bravo, Richard in Lebanon. Kilo India 4, Sierra India Bravo, Richard in Lebanon. I have a loud and clear copy on your station that's saying good evening, sir. Well, you're one of the few stations I've heard from Rutherford County, and I've got about 4 bars of signal on you on this little Yazoo at 1500 M, and you're doing a good job on the audio. Just a slight little scratch, but nothing major. Okay, Richard, I could almost copy exactly what you said. I did copy what you said, but I could almost say that your signal is exactly the same. Very strong audio, loud, clear. Very good communications between you and I. Were you able to hear Preston well? Say again, please. Were you able to hear Preston KM4CCQ? Unfortunately, no. I heard Paul, but he's our net control for the Simplex down here in Wilson. So, but no, that's one of my downfalls is the rain between here and you guys, and I'm just real happy to be able to hear you tonight. Okay, very good. Your signal has improved on me. I was not able to in the past hear you quite as well until the last Paul's last net. So, did you make improvements on your antenna? I did. I took it another 10 feet in the air, and actually I've changed the antennas as well. I went from a dual band JPO aluminum homebrew to a 17.5-foot diamond X510 vertical dual band, and it's made all the difference in the world. And I took it from 30 feet to 40 feet with LMR 400 coax. Okay, that's the big difference. And you sound really good this evening. We certainly appreciate you checking in with us, and look forward to participating with you in the future, sir. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you being there. Appreciate you guys doing what you do. Have a great night and take care. Send the greets to everybody on the net. KI4SIP back to net. Okay, very good. Do we have any other out of county stations? Please call now.
Free check, K4PW.
Okay, K4PW. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to let everybody know that you can see it on the YouTube channel. I have the I guess you call it a simulcast, but they can hear what we hear here up in Wilson County just by going to YouTube and looking up under my call, K4PEW, in the search bar.
Okay, so you're live streaming this net now, is that what you're saying?
That's affirmative.
Okay, I'm sure that all stations probably heard you. Do we have any other out-of-county check-ins? Please call now. relays? Okay, nothing heard. I do have one announcement here this evening. Wait. Okay, the new Tennessee state laws talks about the wireless telecommunication devices, hands-free phone usage, and all that kind of stuff. Thank goodness that the lawmakers had enough foresight to let's see what is the right word. Does not include radio, citizen band radio hybrids, commercial two-way radio communication device, or its functional equivalent, a subscription-based emergency communication device, prescribed medical device, and amateur or ham radio device. So amateur and ham radio devices are excluded from that. So you are able to use your ham radio while just like it has in the past. It has been suggested to make a copy of this short 4-page law and keep it with you and underline the amateur exemption, amateur ham radio exemption. Any queries? Okay, nothing heard. Let's go up into the northeastern portion of Rutherford County. And the northeastern portion includes Silver Hill, Walter Hill, Las Casas, Lofton, Milton, Compton, Halls Hill. Anybody in the northeastern portion of Rutherford County, please call now.
Kilo India 4, Hotel Kilo. Name is John.
Kilo India 4, Hotel Kilo. Mr. John, good evening to you, sir. I show you in the northeastern portion of the county, and I've got a good signal on you. I am transmitting from Echo Mike 65 Victor Tango. What is your grid square, sir?
This is Kilo India 4, Hotel Kilo. My grid square is Echo Mike 65 Tango Victor. Tango Victor, QSL.
Okay, QSL, Mr. John. I show you Kilo India 4 Hotel Kilo, Mr. John, in the northeastern section of Rutherford County, and transmitting from Echo Mike 65 Tango Victor. Any comments at all this evening, sir?
No comments. So back to that. This is KI4HK.
Okay, John. I had a full-scale signal on you, and very good audio. So appreciate you being there. Any other stations in the northeastern portion of the county, please call out. Any relays? Nothing heard. Okay, we'll shift on around the compass there, and we're going down to the southeastern portion of the county, which includes Shiloh, Jakestown, Kittrell, Readable, Dilton, Pleasant View, Gum, Donald Chapel, Fosterville, Hoover Gap, portions of Christiana and Rucker. Any stations wishing to check in from the southeastern portion of Rutherford County, please call now. Any relays? Okay, roll rolling on around, let's go over to the southwestern portion of the county, and we've got our net control get it right here. We have our western relay, which is in the Patterson community, I believe. Is that correct, Preston?
No, that's pretty close. So I call it possum trot around here, Mr. David.
Okay, all right, in Possum Trot. So I'm gonna have to zoom in on my map to pick out Possum Trot. But Preston, let me have your grid square, please.
The Echo Mike 65 Quebec Tango.
Okay, I copy Echo Mike 65 Quebec Tango. All right. How were you able to receive KI4 SIB out of Lebanon?
I had some picket fencing to begin with. Signal picked up. It improved last transmission. Was able to copy fairly good on it last one.
Okay, very good. And you know, terrain is everything. How about the other station that you relayed? How was your copy on him from Columbia?
I had a great copy on KA4's EDR, Mr. Dale. Good signal over here. Good clear audio.
Okay, very good. Thank you. KG4CX8, this is KI4ND. And how did you copy KI4SIB, Richard and Lebanon? Over.
This is KG4CXH. I could not hear either Dale or Richard. I could hear the static and a little bit of voice occasionally, but not that I could make anything out.
Okay, very good. Not heard. Describe your antenna situation, sir.
I have a antenna mounted in the attic on a 2-story house. It's about a 4-foot tall antenna.
Okay, I understand then. You know, getting one outdoors will make a world of difference. So appreciate that, sir. Anything further?
Not this time.
Okay, any other stations, out of county stations? Out of county stations, please call now. Nothing heard. KN4CCQ, this is KI4ND. And if you will pick up all the northwestern stations, sir, I should be able to hear them, but I'll make notations and turn it back to me, please.
QSL. This is Kilo November 4 Charlie Quebec Western Relay Station for the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. Any station wishing to check in the southwest quadrant of Rutherford County, please call. Again, any stations wishing to check in the southwest quadrant of Rutherford County, please call. KI4ND and KN4CCQ.
Okay, go ahead, Preston.
I do have a couple of relays that called earlier on the 2-3 machines. If I can give them at this time, or I can wait.
Okay, just carry right on. So you say these two stations checked in on the 2-3 repeater. Is that correct?
That's affirmative.
Okay, go ahead with your relay, sir.
First will be November 1, Echo Mike Papa, Doug, and I also had Kilo Juliet 4, Bravo, Lima Bravo, Audrey. And I do believe I heard Barry out there earlier when I was talking to Dale, KK4MKH, Mr. Barry, Kilo 4, my Kilo Hotel. Over.
Okay, I copy Kilo Juliet 4, Bravo, Lima, Bravo. Backing up, November 1, Echo Mike Papa, Doug, Kilo Juliet 4, Bravo, Lima, Bravo, Audrey, and KK4MKH. Okay, very good. Just trying to make notations. We had 23 check-ins previously from 4 or 5 days ago, so we're not going to mention that though at this time. If you don't mind, Preston, go up into the northwestern part of the county and see if you can pick up any stations there. Over.
QSL. This is Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec, taking check-in for Rutherford County ARES Simplex net in the northwest quadrant of Rutherford County. Any stations wishing to check in from the northwest quadrant, please call now. Any stations in the northwest quadrant, Rutherford County, wish to check in at the Rutherford County ARES net, please call.
Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee, Bill.
Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee. Bill, appreciate you checking in, sir. Do you have to know your grid square?
Echo Mike 65, Sierra uniform.
Thank you, sir. Any other stations wish to check in, please call. KI4NDM, KN4CCQ.
Okay, Preston, go right ahead.
And Mr. Bill, Kilo Mike 4, November Yankee, and grid square Echo Mike 65, Sierra uniform.
Okay, I did copy that. Thank you, Preston.
Roger. KN4CCQ, back to net control.
Okay, this is KI4NDN with the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. Do we have any stations in the Mona, Hilltop, Rocky Fork, Florence, Bethel, Blackman, Almaville, Smyrna, Laverne areas? Please call now. Nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, and nothing heard. K4BEW, were you able to copy the Columbia station, Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo?
Negative, no copy on Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo.
Okay, all right, very good. If you don't mind, sir, see if you can pick up any station anywhere. Over.
Very good. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, acting as northern relay station for the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. If there are any check-ins, any place, anywhere who wish to check in at this time, please call now.
Kilo 4 India November Golf K4ING Frank.
Very good, Frank. Hold on. There was another station in there, and I did not catch it. It was a little weak. Say again, over, please. Ken, if you'll do me a call again, I got the November. I heard the Bravo, but I didn't hear the whole call. Please say again.
November 3, Golf Sierra Bravo. Over.
Very good. What, do you know your grid square by any chance, Ken?
No, I don't.
All right, we can look that up then. We have November 3, Golf Sierra Bravo, correct?
That's affirmative. Over.
Very good. Appreciate you checking in. I'm glad to have you in there. And I heard Kilo 4 India November Golf. You know your grid square?
Yes, sir. It's Echo Mike 65 Romeo X-ray. And also, if you have a moment, I have a relay for you.
Please go ahead with the relay.
Kilo 4 QPR, Kilo 4 Quebec, Peter Rabbit. He is same, I believe, co-mic that I am. I'll go ahead. His handle is Russell.
Yeah, is it Russell? Is he out of the area, or is he just having a poor station night?
I believe he's out of the area because he did give me a message and asked me to relay him in. He is monitoring.
Very good. All righty. Is there any other stations? Please come down. Well, very good. Net control. We have 3 station check-ins. November 3, Golf Sierra Bravo, Ken. I do not have a grid square, but we can look that up. And we have Kilo 4 India November Golf, and he's in Echo Mike 65 Romeo X-ray. And then we have Kilo 4 Quebec Papa Romeo on a relay through Kilo 4 India November Golf.
Okay, I did copy. I was able to hear all those transmissions except for Ken. Do you know where Ken was located? What city, county, state, or whatever?
No, I don't. I was getting ready to look him up here because I'm not familiar with that call. I probably should have asked him when he said he didn't have his grid square.
Okay, just see if you can ask him and see if he can give us an idea where he's at.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know Ken. November 3 Golf Sierra Bravo. You are in Laverne, is that correct? Okay, very good. We've got that in. His grid square is, if I can fix my eyes, Foxtrot November 20 EP. Doesn't sound right. That's a Pennsylvania. We got the wrong. Forget that grid square. He's in Laverne. It's K4 PEW.
Okay, so he is in Laverne. I was unable to hear that station at all, Eddie. Okay, let's see. Anything further from the Northern Relay Station?
Nothing further at this time. Just want to remind you to do. You can see the live stream even before, now, or afterwards, just by looking at my call and my YouTube. Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Ball. This is KI4 in the end with the Rutherford County ARES Simplex net. Do we have any stations anywhere that would like to check in? Please call in. Nothing heard. Any relays? Nothing heard. Kilo 4 India November Golf K4ING. Do you copy net control? Over. Okay, nothing heard. That's a one-way communication. I was able to hear every word he said very clearly, but he just cannot copy me. KG4CXH, this is KI4ND, and I believe you said you had a little information for the net this evening. Over.
Yes, thank you, David. This is KG4CXH. I cannot pick up Frank K4IMG, so I'd like to request a relay to get information on what radio he's using tonight, the make and model of the radio he's using. Someone to relay that to him and back to me, please. Over.
KG4CXH, go direct with KN4CCQ and see if he can carry that out. Over.
KN4CCQ, this is KG4CXH. Did you try to contact K4ING and ask him what model and make of radio he is using tonight? Over.
KG4CXH, KN4CCQ, will do. K4ING, KN4CCQ. KG4CXH, KN4CCQ.
So this is KG468. Go ahead.
K4ING does not copy my station. Over.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. KN462, net control. He is not able to reach K4ING direct. Do you have another option?
Absolutely sure do. This is KI4NDN to KG4CXH. If you'll just go direct with K4PEW, I'm sure they can work it out.
Roger that. K4PEW. This is Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. Can you ask Kilo 4 Indian November Golf the make and model of radio that he's using tonight, and then relay back to me, please?
Yes, very good. Kilo 4, India November Golf. We're inquiring as to the make and model of your 2-meter radio that you're now using.
This is K4ING. Sir, I'm running a Kenwood TMV71A. Tango Mike. Victor, 71 Alpha. Tango Mike Victor 71 Alpha, Kenwood.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Kilo 4, India November Golf. Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. This is K4PEW. And to relay the information, the Kilo 4, India November Golf has a Kenwood Tango Mike Victor 7 1 Alpha.
Roger. K4PEW. This is K4 KG468. I understand K4ING is using a Kenwood Tango Mike Victor 7-1 Alpha. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the relay, and back to that control.
Okay, this is KI4NDN. The communications was able to work out via relays. It kind of gives us an idea of who can and who cannot contact each other in that sense. The terrain in between Frank and I have between K4ING and myself is one way. I can hear him well, most of the time well enough to communicate, but he is unable to hear me. So is there any station? Oh, wait. KG4CXH, anything further over?
No, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to do a little exercise on relaying a message. KG468.
Okay. Again, any stations out there that would like to check communications between any other station, please call that control this time.
This is KG468. I do have one quick announcement.
Okay, go ahead with your announcement.
I had previously looked up all the county ARES coordinators that surround Rutherford County, and this week I attempted to contact the Coffee County coordinator. I was only able to leave a message for him. I will continue to follow up so that if we want to do a relay to each county that surrounds Rutherford County and establish a frequency and time that we might talk to them on Simplex. So I just want to let people know that I've started working on that project, and we'll continue to do it until we can get everybody located. That's all I have. KG468.
Okay, very good. Does anybody need a feel on what KG4CXH announced? Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo Mr. Dale, are you still with us? If so, please contact Kilo November 4 Charlie Quebec, and if possible, give him information on the emergency coordinator, ARES emergency coordinator in your district. Okay, nothing heard. KN4CCQ, if Mr. Dale is still in there, would you contact him for that information? Over.
QSL. radio, Romeo. This is KN4CCQ. Dale, do you have information on your emergency coordinator over there for KG4CXH to contact him? I'm thinking that will be sufficient. If you don't mind standing by just a minute, I can find that out. Copy that. KI4NDN. This is KN4CCQ.
KN4CCQ, KI4NDN. Go ahead, sir.
The emergency coordinator for Murray County would be Bill Reed. Call sign of Whiskey 4, Whiskey Romeo, Romeo. Email address, same call at ARES.net. Copy.
I almost did. Say again. Over.
Is Bill Reed. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Romeo, Romeo. QSL.
Okay, I copy by relay from Kilo November 4 Charlie, Charlie, Quebec. Information from Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo. The EC, the ARES Emergency Coordinator for Murray County, is Bill Reed. I'm assuming it's Romeo Echo Echo Delta. And his call sign is Whiskey 4 Whiskey Romeo Romeo. QSL.
That is a QSL on that information, and email address is callsign at ARRL.net. And do you need a phone number to go with that? Over.
This is KI4NDN. Preston, I don't think so necessarily. We can get the call, and with the email address, that should work out. Thank you very much, Preston. It worked. I was unable to hear him, and I think he was unable to hear my last request from him. So your relay station is doing its job very well. Thank you, sir.
I'll copy that. KA4ZDR, this is KN4CCQ. QSL. So I'm just going to let you know we didn't need the phone number. So, and the email website address is whiskey4golfgolfmike.org, and the information is on that page as well. Is that correct? Thank you, Mr. Dale. Clear with you, sir. Clear with KA4ZDR. And back to KI4NDN. This is KN4CCQ.
Okay, Preston, go right ahead, sir. Over.
Copy has some additional information regarding their web page. There's a link on their web page to access the EC and alternate EC. And the web page would be whiskey4golfgolfmike.org. Copy.
Okay, I do copy of Whiskey 4 golfmike.org and info for the Columbia information concerning ARES is on a link on that page. Okay.
QSL, KN4CCQ back in it.
Okay, very good. If you don't mind, one more bit of information from Dale in Columbia. Ask and query and see if he has a digipeater set up at that location.
QSL, KA4ZDR, KN4CCQ. One more question for you, sir. Do you have a digipeater set up at your location on the repeater site? Copy 147.120 analog, and it also has digital fusion. Tone of 127.3 QSL. Copy that. Thank you, Mr. Bill. I'll clear with you. KA4ZDR back to KI4NDN. This is KN4CCQ.
Okay, Mr. President, go ahead with the information.
Roger there. Analog repeaters 147.120, tone of 127.3, and they have digital fusion capabilities on that repeater with no tone.
Okay, I copy the repeater of 147.120 with a tone of 127.3, and they do have digital fusion. I know I had seen that station on ARES, so thanks for all the information, Preston, and I was, again, at one point when Dale keyed up, it was perfectly clear, no signal strength, but perfectly clear, and then faded totally out. So without your station, I couldn't get that information. Thank you very much. This is KI4NDN with the Rutherford County ARES net, Simplex net. Any station, anywhere, would like to check in, please call in. Nothing heard. Any relays? Nothing heard. Okay, is there any station still with us that would like to check their communications with another station directly? Please call that control at this time. Nothing heard. K4PEW, this is KI4NDN. Any information for the net or any queries or would you like to go direct to any station? Over?
No, I'm hearing every station except for those. No copy on that Zulu Delta Romeo station, and of course, I didn't hear any check-ins on the that Kilo 4 Mike Kilo Hotel or the Kilo Juliet 4 Bravo Lima Bravo or the November 1 Echo Mike Papa. But heard all the other stations, and Russell, of course, was a Kilo 4 Quebec Papa Romeo was a relay, and so no copy there. But no, all the stations sound pretty good tonight. Aside from those, like I said, with no copy. And again, just look up my call, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey on YouTube in the search block. You can come up with. You'll be able to see this when it goes up on the archive, or you can see it now. But not much sense in seeing it now. Back to net control.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Paul. For your information, November 1 Echo Mike Papa Doug and KG4 BLB is XYL. They are operating under distress in the sense of a very small, I think, boat fang and a small indoor antenna, or maybe no indoor antenna yet. So they're under restraint but they will be participating when they get their antennas up. And as far as Kilo 4 Mike, Kilo Hotel, I had not heard him either. So, anybody anywhere have any final information for this net, please call now. K4PW, K4ING, if you get a moment. Another query, Paul, how were you able to copy our alternate net control, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel?
I heard him good copy. I didn't make a note on the meter here, but solid copy. And hold on one second. I had Kilo 4 India November Golf asking me something. So please go ahead. Kilo 4 India November Golf.
K4PW, thank you, sir. K4ING, get battery powered, Victor 989F, runs about 20 watts, something like that. That's the sound of the K4ING.
You said you're on battery power now. Did I hear that correctly?
That's correct, yes.
How much output power do you have now on the battery?
Cannot see the amps at this time, but I'm pushing close to 20 watts.
Oh, okay. So you're on a battery power. You were breaking up a little there, but I'm not sure why, because you had a good solid signal earlier. Were you changing anything?
Switch it over to another battery. It's a 100 amp hour battery.
Okay, that may have been the problem. Then was a lower battery capacity, or it was getting low. But no, I just want to net control. This is K4PEW, and the Kilo 4 India November Golf commenting that he's doing about 20 watts on battery power on his TMV 71 Alpha. Doing a great job.
Okay, Paul, I was unable to hear him whatsoever at that time. So propagation and terrain and so many different factors make such a difference. And I remember a couple of nets back that you, if I'm not badly mistaken, were able to copy Kilo Alpha 4 Zulu Delta Romeo in Columbia. Do you remember, over?
Yes, I do. And it's so funny how tonight there's no copy.
Okay, so anyway, that's the way it works. And if you've got enough stations involved, you can work it. So any further comments from anyone, please call in. Okay, nothing heard. We'd like to thank all stations who have participated in this evening's Rutherford County ARES Simplex net, and please join us next week's net on the 145.230 with a negative offset of 114.8 repeater system at 7:30 p.m. If you need to contact ARES, please email Kevin Malloy, the Rutherford County Emergency Coordinator, at Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel at ARRL.net. Say again, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Hotel at ARRL.net. 73, good evening to all. This is KI4NDN, returning the frequency to normal amateur radio use. Good evening.
That's termination of the net, guys. 73, K4P.